Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man. I heard that Keith Thurman asked Al Haymon to fight Ugas in order to get the Errol Spence. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Now, I know Keith Thurman is one of Al's favorite, but I think Errol Spence became the baby of PBC because I think he got more potential than Keith Thurman. And what I mean by that, I think Errol's star status has already surpassed Keith Thurman. Now, Errol could have became a star a lot faster I wouldn't say he a star. Now I'm just saying his status is above Keith Thurman. I think he would be ahead of this schedule that he's on right now if it wasn't for Keith Thurman. Had Keith Thurman fought him, we wouldn't be talking about this. Unless it would be talking about a rematch. But at the same time, I don't think Al is going to get in the fight, get Manny Pacquiao stripped. Okay, I don't think he's going to get Pacquiao stripped and make Ugas and Keith Thurman. And then Keith Thurman beat Ugas and he out for another year or two. Got to get him stripped. And then, Keith Thurman had his chance. Okay, Keith Thurman was a tremendous talent at his best. Okay, we don't know how good Keith could have been if it wasn't for the injuries. And also, if it wasn't for him, Al Haymon paying him a tremendous amount of money, because guys didn't want to fight him. Paulie didn't want to fight him because, Paulie didn't want to fight him. He ended up fighting Adrian Broner. Guerrero didn't want to fight him. They had to overpay Guerrero to fight him. And nobody else wanted to fight him. Then they had to, pay him $3.5 million to fight Leonard Bundu. They started paying him over not to fight guys. So when he beat Keith and Danny Garcia and started to get beat up a bit, Keith could have probably worked through those injuries. I guarantee he could have. Or he could have came back faster. He definitely could have came back faster, but Keith Thurman had made so much money that he got comfortable. And also, by Al not forcing the best to fight the best, Keith Thurman was just like, fuck it. When I was trying to chase everybody, when I was Mayweather mandatory, when I tried to fight Sean didn't want to fight me when Sean had a belt. I got a belt for Sean. I fought Danny. But when I was fighting Paulie for the WBA belt, when I was chasing Broner for the belt, okay, when I was chasing Floyd, when I was chasing Amir Khan, calling these dudes out in public, putting pressure, the fights never happened. When I tried to fight Marcos Maidana, he pulled out the fight. People forget that. Marcos Maidana pulled out that fight. He ended up fighting I forget who it was. Was it Orlando Lara or something like that? So Keith Thurman already went through what Errol went through. And he already did what Errol did. And when Keith was applying pressure, it didn't work. And then, when it was Keith's turn to when somebody applied and wanted to fight Keith to fight him, Keith didn't want to fight him. I doubt if Al would have let Errol Spence at 12 or 15-0 or whatever he was fight Keith Thurman. Now, if Errol Spence, a difficult fight for Keith Thurman, absolutely. Will Keith Thurman at this point be the best opponent for Errol Spence? Absolutely, the best opponent for any welterweight, not named Manny Pacquiao. I get what Keith Thurman went through. Because I seen it. I seen Keith in the arena concourse calling out Amir Khan. I seen him in the press conference telling Paulie, don't dug me. So I think fans tend to forget that part. I do. Or a lot of these fans wouldn't hear until Errol popped up. But Keith was trying to get he was trying to get all these dudes. He was trying to get all these jokers. But to be honest, it just didn't happen. And I think he wanted to put Errol through what he went through to get Guerrero. Not to get Paulie, not to get Broner, not to get Floyd. not to get Pacquiao over those years. Now, talent for talent, before we get into Ugas, about Errol and Keith at their best, they really the same fighter. They are really the same fighter when you just think about their path. They both was avoided. They both, Keith Thurman did what Errol did first. But Errol just built different. Just physically, his boxing makeup, he's just different. Him coming out that car accident, he came out a beast. But could Keith beat him at this point? I don't know what's left in Keith. I don't know if Errol gonna touch him in the liver and Keith not gonna want to continue on. I don't know. I don't know. Keith showed a lot of heart versus Manny Pacquiao, but guess what? That was 2 Julys ago. That was what? 2019? So, what? So he out what? Almost another 18 months. And I get why people just want to be done with Keith, or Keith move up and Keith just retire, because we not about to let you fight Ugas, hold the division up again, so we can't get Errol and Crawford, or Errol and Pacquiao, Crawford and Pacquiao. No. Keith Thurman been inactive again. Why Keith Thurman just didn't come back for less money and tune up on Showtime? He could have tuned up with a guy outside the top 15. Why not? And now that Ugas got a belt, they calling his name like you switch. You call my name. I'm a man. Not everybody want to call Ugas' name. But before Ugas got that belt, Mikey wasn't saying his name. Keith wasn't saying his name. Now Keith said he want to fight Ugas. That's what Keith said. Now, according to my rumor, that's what I heard. Does he deserve to fight? I heard he was trying to fight Ugas kind of before that, but now he got a belt. He pushing for it. I don't know if he did. I don't think he deserved it. I think that's a fight Errol deserved. Errol deserved that fight. And if Errol beat Ugas and he want to give Keith a shot, I'd rather see Keith or Errol before Sean and Errol again. Give it to him. But as far as the fight, if Keith can show up the same fight he showed up versus Manny Pacquiao, he'd beat Ugas. I would say he knocked out Ugas, but when the last time Keith knocked out Ugas? Keith knocked out anybody. Keith ain't got that dog in him no more. Only thing that's keeping Keith going is just money. Get it? That Pacquiao payday was the worst thing that happened. And he could have earned the Errol fight that he won. And I thought he won that fight by a point or two, but I'm not gonna say it was a robbery. It was a competitive fight. Pacquiao won in the beginning, and Keith found out, straight punches and pushing Manny Pacquiao back was the key. Which I think his game plan was to make Pacquiao come to him, but he got engaged in pressuring Pacquiao and tried to get him out of there. But him and Ugas would be a good fight. That's not a fight that need to go on pay-per-view. That's a fight that could be on regular Showtime if they switch over to CBS like the rumor is. That'd be a fight that I'm interested in. And I think Keith is just too talented for Ugas. To me, Ugas ain't a world championship level fighter. To say he won the 4 or 5 best welterweights in the world, that's a joke to me. Because who he beat, he couldn't even get Abel Ramos out of there. And people say, I bet he stopped Keith. He couldn't stop Abel Ramos. He couldn't even stop Abel Ramos. How you gonna stop Keith? That's when I laugh when people say stupid shit like that. He gonna stop Keith. Only way to stop Keith if Keith got an injury. When the last time Yordenis Ugas stopped somebody? That beating he put on Omar Figueroa, he still couldn't get him out of there. Ain't that a joke? Let's see the last time Ugas stopped somebody. Ugas is top 12 people out of 30 fights. His knockout ratio is 40%, which isn't horrendous. So he stopped he retired Mike Dallas Jr. But when the last time he stopped somebody? He got a couple TKOs versus Cesar McGill, but Barbie got. No, he didn't knock him out. He knocked out Jonathan Batista. He knocked out Ray Robinson. Okay, he did knock out Ray Robinson. Okay, he TKO'd him. He got a couple KOs. Most of his knockouts KOs, but people forget he lost to Amir Ahman. But hey, let me know what you guys think about Keith trying to jump in front of Errol and getting Ugas, should I do it, or should you think like me, should I just plug Ugas in with Errol for a 3-belt unification? Don't forget to check out our welterweight playlist, our box rumor playlist, social media links description, including my Facebook group. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. We gone.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at him. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.